2026 is here, and I'm starting the year strong with some seriously good offline games for mobile. These are games you can play anytime, anywhere. No internet, no Wi-Fi, just pure gameplay. Before we jump in, thank you so much to everyone who commented and wished me on the previous video. It really means a lot. So today's video is top 10 best offline games for Android and iOS 2026. I've picked games with good graphics, smooth gameplay, and games that are actually worth your storage. And one quick thing before we start, we're really close to 2,000 subscribers. So I wanted to ask, do you guys want a Q&A? I'd love to answer your questions and know what you want to ask. Honestly, ask me whatever you want. I'll pick your comments and answer them in the Q&A. If you want it, then comment yes Q&A below. Now, let's get started. Game number 10 is TMNT Shredder's Revenge. The graphics are not high quality or realistic, but the gameplay style is very nostalgic and satisfying. It feels like those classic arcade beat-em-up games we used to play, but optimized for mobile. You can play the first 2 episodes for free, and after that, you can buy the full game, or explore other options that work for you. Also, if you have a Netflix subscription, you can play the complete game there without any extra cost. It's a really good choice if you enjoy retro vibes, co-op style action, and simple but fun gameplay. Game number 9 is Grand Mountain Adventure. This game offers really good graphics for a mobile offline title, and everything looks clean, sharp, and well designed. The gameplay is very smooth, with responsive controls that make skiing feel natural and enjoyable. The sound quality is also impressive. Background music and in-game sounds add a relaxing and immersive feel, especially when playing with earphones. It is an open-world skiing game where you can freely explore mountains, complete challenges, unlock new gear, and play at your own pace. It works perfectly offline and runs well on most devices. Overall, it's a solid game, and I'd rate it 8 out of 10. Game number 8 is Zombie Harbor. This is a good offline zombie shooter game where you fight waves of zombies using different weapons. The gameplay is simple, smooth, and easy to understand, which makes it enjoyable even for casual players. The graphics are decent for an offline mobile game, and the environments give a proper zombie survival feel. Controls are responsive, so aiming and shooting feels comfortable during gameplay. As you progress, the difficulty slowly increases, and you unlock better weapons, which keeps the game interesting. The sound effects are also good and add intensity during fights. It works fully offline and runs well on most devices. Overall, it's a solid zombie shooter and a good option for offline action gameplay. Game number 7 is Wintercraft Forest Survival. This is a really good offline survival game, and I personally liked it a lot. The gameplay feels smooth and stable, so everything runs nicely while playing. The game focuses on survival, crafting, and hunting. You collect resources, craft tools and weapons, hunt animals for food, and build shelters to survive in the forest. There is also a story element, which gives direction to the gameplay and keeps you interested as you progress. Overall, it's a solid offline survival game with smooth gameplay and a good balance of exploration and story. Game number 6 is Otherworld Legends. I'll be honest, I usually don't like this type of game, but I thought, let's just give it a try. And trust me, I was completely wrong. Once I started playing, I got really intense with this game. The combat feels amazing, the combos are satisfying, and there are so many weapons and abilities to experiment with. Every run feels different, and the action keeps getting better as you progress. It's fast, fun, and very addictive. I absolutely recommend this one. Even if you think it's not your type, just try it once. You might be surprised like I was. Game number 5 is Jurassic Clash Primal Dino Sim. And wow, for me, this one is easily a 9 out of 10. The graphics and sound design are really good, especially the dinosaur sounds. They feel powerful and immersive. Yes, the graphics still need some improvement in certain areas. In a few places, things like grass and ground textures feel a bit low resolution or pixelated. But since this game is still in early access, that's understandable. What I really like is the variety of dinosaurs and the big open map you can explore. It actually feels like a proper dino survival experience. Overall, this game has huge potential, and I definitely recommend trying it. Game number 4 is Rally Horizon. This game stands out with great graphics that look sharp and detailed for a mobile racing game. The visuals really make the tracks and cars feel alive. The racing itself is smooth, with responsive controls that make you feel like you're really driving. There are lots of cars to choose from, and each one handles differently, which keeps things fresh and exciting. One of the best things about this game is the weather effects. You can race in rain, cloudy conditions, or even sunset settings, and the way the lighting changes makes every race feel unique. Overall, Rally Horizon is a great game with smooth racing and excellent visuals. Definitely worth trying if you like car games. Game number 3 is Dead River Last Hope. This is a survival story-based game, and honestly, I really liked it. The game doesn't just focus on shooting. It actually gives you a sense of progression and purpose through its story. The gameplay feels smooth and responsive, which makes exploration and combat enjoyable without feeling frustrating. The environments, enemies, and sound design work together to keep the tension high and make you feel like you're constantly trying to survive. The graphics are good for an offline game, and the overall pacing keeps you engaged. If you enjoy survival games with a story and smooth gameplay, this one is definitely worth trying. Game number 2 is Caucasus Parking. This is a really great game with beautiful graphics and a very pleasant environment. Everything in the game looks clean and well designed, so it feels nice to play just for the visuals alone. The game has parking mode and ranked mode, but you also have free ride mode, which means you're not just stuck doing parking challenges. You can explore the map, drive around freely, and enjoy the scenery. The controls are smooth and responsive, so driving feels natural whether you're parking carefully or just cruising around. What I like about this one is how it mixes realistic driving physics with relaxed gameplay. You don't feel rushed, and the overall experience is satisfying whether you want to complete parking tasks or just drive around. If you enjoy driving games with nice graphics and a chill vibe, Caucasus Parking is definitely worth checking out. Game number 1 is Recurrence Co-op. This one is top tier. It's got high graphics that look really sharp for a mobile offline shooter, and everything from environments to effects feels polished. What makes this game stand out is the wide range of weapons you can use. From rifles to heavy guns, there's a lot to choose from, and each weapon feels satisfying to use. The enemies are also smart and aggressive, so you have to think and react quickly rather than just spray bullets. The gameplay itself is smooth, the controls are responsive, and the action feels intense in all the right moments. It gives that real FPS vibe even though you're offline. Overall, Recurrence Co-op is a really good 9 out of 10 offline FPS shooter game, and I honestly recommend it if you like intense shooting action on your phone.
They are here.
Follow me.
Roger.
So yeah, that's it for today's video. And one more thing, my channel has finally been monetized. This happened because of you guys. Every like, every comment, every share, thank you so much for all the support. I really mean it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment your favorite game from the list. I'll see you in the next one. Stay legendary.